Okay, let's talk about the Triumph Rally Explorer 1200 2023. Welcome to Mike's Garage. I'm going to put together this short little review, kind of an owner's review of this bike. Maybe you'll find it useful other than the journalist reviews. We'll address some of those little comments that I think that the journalists have said, because I might have a little different knowledge since I have kind of an owner of this bike instead of a journalist. Anyhow, bike's got about 1,000 miles on it. I've had no issues. It's been really fun to ride. Of those 1,000 miles, I've got about 400 miles on dirt, various terrains, some like Jeep trails, rough roads, gravel roads, those kind of things. No single track, nothing really that difficult. I'm a bit shy to do too much yet on this bike, but we're getting there. From my perspective, I've had zero issues from this bike. 1,000 miles, no stalling, no breakdowns, no warning lights, no issues. It's really been a lot of fun to ride. I've enjoyed it. Riding up and down highways, it's been great. Very snappy throttle, very, very good response. A lot of power. You can get on this bike really easy and go from 20 to 80 really fast. It's really got a sport bike feel on the road. I like that. It's got nice suspension, very adjustable. Off-road suspension's been really nice. On-road, it gets really stiff and kind of feels like a sport bike feel. I really do enjoy that. Really enjoyed the bike. I've seen all the reviews that the journalists have done online and things like that, and they've all been pretty positive and pretty good. A couple things that they've noted that are maybe some of their little complaints. I don't know, the quick shifter. I saw one reviewer talking about they had issues with the quick shifter. I've had zero. It's been smooth. It's been great at all gears, up and down. No issues, no grinding, no missed gears, nothing. It's been great. I really enjoy that. Although I tend to use the clutch more just because I'm used to that. But I will use the quick shifter a lot more going forward. Low speed stalling. I haven't experienced any of that. I will say that first gear is high. And so it is hard when you're off-road and you're trying to go really slow over something. You could have that issue if you're not using the clutch or not used to that kind of thing. But the first gear is high. So I kind of agree with the journalists on that low-speed stalling could be an issue. It's just because that gear is high. Off-throttle response choppiness, I saw a note on that. I don't know. It's got an electronic throttle. It's very responsive. Maybe it's a little over-responsive because it's not a cable pull. It's electronic, but it's very responsive. So I haven't really had that issue. Adjustments I've had to make are the gear shifter. I had to move it around from when I purchased it off the showroom floor. The rear brake also, I've had to adjust the levers there so that it fit my feet and work better for me, more comfortable. The clutch pull, I had to pull those in. The clutch release is kind of late in my mind. I like an early release, but that's just a nuance of the bike and something you have to get used to. Okay, let's take a look at the bike here. Here's the dash as it looks when it's on, when the bike's not running. I like the dash. I think they could put more information there, but there's a lot of menus to go through and things like that. The different rider modes, when you pull that up, that's the sport mode. That's what it looks like. The windshield moves up and down really easily, like that. It's really nice. It's got a big tank. It's got the 7.9 gallon tank, almost 8 gallons. It's very comfortable. The seats feel really nice. I've enjoyed that. It's got a nice sound to the bike. I will say I'm going to do another video on how to get that wheel off. It looks a little different and a little more intimidating than, say, other bikes if you're not used to this. So we'll have another video on that. There's the radar for the rear radar and for that. I really like the way the bike looks. It's got a very nice look. I have the green unit. The suspension feels really nice. I really enjoy the suspension on this bike as well. So there's your quick review. Hopefully that's helpful. Then the other shootouts. You can look the specs up online, so we won't go over that so much. But there it is. Okay, let's go over the dash a little bit. There's the modes. You get to the modes by pushing the button here. There's the Pro off-road mode. There's the rider mode. There's the rain mode. There's the road mode. And there's the sport mode. And then lastly, there's the road mode. You use that by getting through these buttons here and the joystick. And then it comes back to the main. You hit the, this is the main home menu button. As you'll see, it will change it. And then you can use the joystick to move around the various items. Display, the bike, trip, and the Bluetooth settings. That's it. Hope you enjoy your bike.